The views expressed in this video presentation are my opinions and not necessarily the opinions of guests and others sharing or reposting this video. The content is produced only for educational and informational purposes. Do not regard any statements in this video as a recommendation to buy or sell any financial instrument. Investing comes with risk to loss of principal. Always conduct your own research and seek guidance from a professional investment advisor. I am not a professional investment advisor. I am Dollar Will. Let's look at this S&P. See how we can make a little money here. Or save a little money. You know, nothing wrong with that. Let's see what I got here. Try to make this quick so I can get back to my trading. All right. So what have we here? We got the decline. Of course, it started in the beginning of the year. You may recall back in, I think it's early in September, I mentioned that we could get a rise through the end of the year. I think I said it again around Thanksgiving, and sure enough, right when the year started, we pretty much started going down. So we got a Elliott wave structure here for the Elliott wave folks, the ABC pattern. I'm not going to get too deep into that, but this rally here looks encouraging, but I don't trust it. I think we're going to go down one more push. I think we got one more push down. Hopefully that's the end. I'm in the camp that says that this will be the end of this decline, and then we will go higher and make a new high, all-time high. Okay, so I'm looking for the market to come down to this area here. Generally, we're talking about the March 24th area of last year. So seeing as we're like what a day or whatever from March, we're going to take out almost a year of gain. So this is a perfect example of how prices fall faster than they rise. It said that prices take the escalator up and the elevator down. So if you're not watching the prices, your instincts can kind of betray you because it takes so long for prices to rise, and by the time you notice it's falling, it's typically about over. I think people notice this, but you're at least halfway there before the news cycle ramps up to scare you into action, and you really can't afford to be driven by your emotions. You have to chart it and understand it for yourself. You don't want to be driven by your emotions, or you don't want to be triggered by external sources like the news. Okay. All right. So I think we're going to roll over, continue coming down a little bit to this area. One more push. So hopefully we get here in a couple of weeks. Get here, then we should have a nice rally. That should take. We could have a positive. We're setting up for a strong summer, which is usually the summer prices kind of pull back, but we're kind of setting up to have a good run. And then the unfortunate thing is after we make finish our price structure above this high, in Elliott wave theory, we have counts that we do. You will hear me, the tone of my videos will turn to fear porn because after this completed structure, we are due for a historic correction. Now, there are some arguing that this is what we're in right now. I don't think we are. If we pass this level, these levels, I'm likely to join them. If we go, like I would say, we go below here, the low from March. Uh, yeah. Okay, what is this? This is March 24th, and this is, yeah. If we take out this low from the beginning of March, right here, March 4th, low of 2021, we take that out, that's going to look strange to me. And I may join that crowd that's saying that basically hell is here. But we'll see when we get there. I doubt it. I mean, if I see some bullish activity in this area, then I'm gonna feel reassured that this is a correction to the bigger trend in Elliott wave parlance. This will be a wave 4 in the trend that started in let's see, March of 2020. Oh, this, I don't have all the data on this. It didn't show me all the data going back to March of 2020, but we know that's where we had the big dip. So this decline was led by, let's see, big losers. I don't know what EPAM is. Moderna, we know what that is. So this is a good example of how logic can betray you. It proves that when something rises, when a price rises or gets overvalued, put it that way, the price goes too high, uh, in the market's general opinion, there's a reversion to the mean. So it doesn't matter what it is. So even in this crisis, and I don't want to, I don't want to say the word, but even in this crisis, Moderna, since January, price reduced 42%. So nothing is immune from correction. Nothing. In technical analysis, we monitor the health of the trend because there's signs that that a price will show on the charts that it's running out of steam and that it's likely to have a correction pretty soon. And then there are other signs, more immediate, that says it's happening now. And if you want to learn that stuff, get on my Patreon and share this, help this channel grow. PayPal, who would think, so logically you would think, everyone needs, Moderna is in demand right now. And so like the faulty logic that people use is because something is in demand, the price will keep going up. No, there is a point at which investors will, a consensus of investors will determine that the price is too high. Okay, and they just won't buy it, so they actually sell. So that's for the hodlers to think that everyone holds forever. No, they don't. It's the whales, the big fish. They're the ones that are selling, and they're the ones that come back in and buy. And for the people that say nobody knows nothing, we don't know when, you can't guess the top, you can't guess the bottom. We're not trying to guess the exact top or the exact bottom. I'm showing you on this page in real time, and I have examples for a while here on this page where I make a lot of right calls. Am I perfect? No. Am I 50-50? Heck no. It's a whole lot better than a coin flip. A whole lot better than that. Okay. So PayPal, Meta, Facebook, and Netflix. Some would argue that lots of folks are sitting at home watching Netflix. Netflix since the beginning of the year has had a 35% decline. So nothing is immune to correction. Okay. But let's see what has been making the money. Now, everybody by now should have gotten their heating bill. Okay, so The energy space is kind of on fire, and I don't. It's not necessarily weather related. Okay, it's just that's what the value was there for the energy space to rise, and it has gone on a pretty momentous rise. For it to rise as far as it did, as fast as it did. It's we talk, you know, we should have been talking about energy the whole time, but Bitcoin got everybody distracted. People were thinking, you know, nothing made money except outside of crypto. That's not true. Okay. Okay, but the energy space is due for a correction. I think it's too late to join that party for a long trade, for a long duration trade. Let me put it that way. I think it's too late on this list of other things. So all these things have done well since the beginning of the year. So not everything goes down. And Mosaic, it's loud outside, y'all. So y'all hear in my street. Um, Mosaic, that's a like fertilizer kind of company, and I'm looking for. It's not in this list. But some of the staples have held on. Some of like your grocery stores, food, basically food items. Okay, they've done pretty well. They didn't have a gain, but I think if I move closer to zero, you should probably see them. They kind of were flat, and flat isn't bad. I think I need to be looking here. Hershey's, yeah. And I think a little below that, you'll start to see some other food items. So basically, money rotated from the tech high flyers. Okay, but this oil, I think, is a little too late to chase this right now. There is a big correction coming in oil, and after that correction is over, you think like the Beverly Hillbillies. If you're a certain age, you remember Jed Clampett striking oil. Well, it's going to be time. There will be a time for all of us to well, we better pile in the oil. You know, chill out on some of that crypto and Bitcoin and all that stuff, and get into some real stuff that's essential to the globally industrial economy. And you can't run these factories without energy. Okay, can't run these corporations without energy. So I don't care if it's a service oriented business or product oriented business. You got to keep the lights on. Okay, we got to run these computers, and they're all using energy. All right. So that's kind of all I wanted to say for now. I'm going to come back with some other more specific stocks to look at, some places to think about where you can make money. You know, as you know, this shows that others have made money. So when the market is tanking, just know it's not falling for everybody. You know, it's just that the news focuses on the aberrant, and if you're only getting your opinion from the news, your opinion will be based on the extremes, and you're not getting the total picture. They're not giving you a balanced presentation, you know, because news is dog bites. News is man bites dog. Okay, dog bites man is not news, but dog biting man, you know, that is what happens most of the time. But if you focus only on man biting dog, you end up with a warped perspective and sort of like a freak show concept of reality. And that's all I got. Let me see who is riding. What's up, Lionel? What's up, Rael? And I'm gonna get on out of here. And I should be back later today with another drop about some positive things in the stock market. We're gonna take another look at the marijuana space and then another space, a whole nother space. So there are opportunities out there. Peace.